Hey, Lisa, what's going on?
Oh, recovering from Thanksgiving. How about you?
Oh, the same. I'm still eating leftovers, but
Food baby angry,
I know, like Thanksgiving evening, I ate my meal. I didn't even have room for dessert, and I was like knocked out within like 20 minutes of eating. I'm like, oh, that can't be good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 'Cause, it was like pecan pie, and I had pumpkin pie, and then I had a chocolate raspberry something pie. And
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of pie.
it was a lot of pie.
Oh, goodness. Oh, carbs and sugar galore. That's what Thanksgiving is about.
Although I did discover, probably everyone else knows this, but I would not recommend mixing Bloody Marys with pecan pie.
Ew!
It was a
Oh, that
it
does
was a
not
mistake.
sound good.
It was a mistake.
That just sounds wrong. You know what I mean?
It was awful. I didn't even think I was eating my pie, and then I picked up my glass, I took a big drink, and I went, oh wow, that was dumb. That was not bright.
Oh, good Lord. Well, you made it through. I'm happy you made it through, because that sounds dangerous.
you know.
Let's dish. PCS presents the entertainment, news, and gossip you want to know.
All right, let's lead in with our first story. This one isn't that fun, but go ahead and tell us about that, Lisa.
Well, it turns out that Flores Henderson, the mom of the Brady Bunch, went into the hospital on Thanksgiving, and she died of heart failure on the 25th. So, as an American icon, we thought that, it's not a happy base news. That, she was, she was an iconic figure for, blended families and motherhood and, all of that.
Oh,
so,
absolutely. It made me angry to find out that got canceled, but Notorious didn't. So,
yeah.
And let me tell you why. Because Notorious lucked out and got that coveted time slot on Thursday nights. And Conviction was on Monday night with football, right? So,
yeah.
Monday nights you get the Shaft on Monday nights in the fall. And that's what Conviction got, was the Shaft. And that was a good show.
This week, Gilmore Girls, the revival, came out on Netflix on the 25th. Beautiful show, is brilliant. Lorelai Gilmore on there, actually, the actress that plays her, was in the world records, believe it or not, for fastest dialogue.
Oh, really?
For one of her little diatribes that she did, he clocked at the fastest words per minute on any TV show.
Wow, faster than the Scandal crew, huh? Because they're notorious for being really, really fast with those words.
Well, I'm not sure anymore, but back when it first came out, it was clocked. So, I'd have to actually go back and check. I remember that little factoid from way back when, that it was clocked as the fastest dialogue on TV up to that point.
Well, hopefully they deliver everything you want and more, because I would hate to hear next week if it's dreadful.
Oh, I would be crying, man. I'll be crying. So, I'll be sitting down with my coffee and Kleenex today, hopeful, ever hopeful.
And they dropped all 10 episodes at once, as Netflix usually does. So, of course, I had to binge watch. I didn't watch all 10, but I did watch 5.
You got one more ahead of me. I would have watched 5, but, Thanksgiving and stuff interfered, and there was a lot going on this week. So, yeah. I got 4 in.
Yeah. Well, I'm liking it. I feel like I'm getting a entertaining history lesson.
But I had always been under the impression that Queen Elizabeth's husband had always been this, this rock, this iconic form of support for her. And I'm watching this show and I'm going,
he's a baby.
He's kind of a dick.
Yeah, a whiny baby. Because I kept saying, like, dude, you married into a monarchy. What do you think is going to happen?
He was going on and he's like, you took my career, and you took away my name, you took this and you took that. And I think, man, it's hard to be a girl, isn't it? But oh, interesting little factoid, which it's always given me a giggle. Because Winston Churchill was a drinker. He was a heavy drinker. Mm-hmm. And apparently there were times during World War II that when he was too sloshed to make a radio address, the voice actor that did Winnie the Pooh on BBC would step in for him and do his speeches.
Oh, wow. For first up is divorce.
I feel a little bit of empathy for her, you know, when she found out that her husband has basically, you know, bankrupted them, because I've been there. I've done that, and, you know, I wouldn't wish that on anybody. And it's a horrible, crushing feeling. And then again, I don't like her, and I think you deserve it.
Well, you know, she said something to her attorney. She was like, do I deserve this? Do I really deserve this? And it's like, you know what? Her husband said to her, you know, I didn't think, you know, I thought I knew you. I didn't think you would cheat on me. She's like, well, I thought I knew you. And that was very, you know, point taken. Like, if she hadn't cheated on him, they'd still be screwed. I mean, their relationship was over long before that cheating.
Yeah. So let's move on to Insecure, shall we?
Yeah.
Oh, that last episode. Train wreck. It was
horrible. It was horrible. You know what? And I felt like, okay, I am not in support of people that cheat. I do not think that cheating is ever the right thing to do. But at that moment when Issa had a chance to lie, because he didn't have any real proof, right? He was going off of an instinct. I'm like, I feel like sometimes people tell on themselves because they feel guilty, but it's not about you. It's not about you. I feel like, I don't know, I just instinctively, I'm like, lie. He doesn't know.
Makes the worst apology in human history, saying every wrong thing you could say in the situation. You know, like, you know, I guess I just should have learned to settle for someone like you. Wrong answer.
And she said, well, I mean, lower my standards. I mean, no, I didn't mean that like that. I just...
you know? Yeah. I mean, everything she could have said. Yeah. Everything. It was wrong.
So next up, one more HBO show, and that is Westworld, the prolific Westworld.
Oh, that's dark. Oh, it's Bernard. You know, and like right before I'm watching this and with Corey, and I'm going, he's one of them. He's not a person.
Yeah, he's a host. Oh God,
he's a host. Oh my God, and he's going, what do you mean? I'm like, the door. He didn't see the door.
Yep. Well, you know what? I've heard some pretty interesting theories. Like, I heard that, you know, William, who, you know, came to the park with Logan, I heard that the Man in Black could be William 35 years later.
Really?
Like, we're watching two different time frames at once. We're not watching a linear story. Like, sometimes Dolores is with the younger, quote unquote, Man in Black, which is William. And then she's in the future trying to find the place with, like, she's kind of retracing her steps. That's how come sometimes when she looks, he's there. Sometimes he's not. Sometimes, you know. So I don't know. I mean, it's a theory that's been floating around the internet. So
I'm beginning to believe that, you know, something outside, you know, the rest of the world, it could be a smog-covered, you know, squalor pit of agony 24 hours a day, unless you're one of the very rich elite or something. There has got to be something terrible going on that makes all of these employees so terrified to leave this place.
Right. I would like a little glimpse. Maybe we'll get that in season 2. Like, what's going on outside of the Westworld gates. Mm-hmm. So I guess that's it. Is that it for our shows for today?
I do believe so.
Yes. So we got through 4 shows. That was pretty good. Woo! I like it. Yes. All right. So I guess that's it. You guys made it to the end. We are done. Thank you. And I guess we'll see you next week. Until then, happy viewing. Bye, guys.
Bye.